this is if I was a president video. I just wanted to do if I was president. If I was president, I would be diplomatic to all the nations and be on good terms, except the ones that don't like the United States. I would make I would get rid of colleges. I would make education optional. I'd promote homeschooling. I would separate school and church and religion, or church and school. I would make um, colleges only accessible to specific interest. So, in other words, if a guy wants to be a plumber, he goes to vocational school to learn. If a person wants to be a chef, they go to a quick vocational chef school. I would keep it simple. I would get rid of all the extra fluff, all the stuff that's not necessary, the useless, pointless stuff. I'd only make like I'd also have mandatory classes to teach kids how to socialize, how to get along with people, how to have relationships, how to promoting dating, and how to, because let's face it, if it was not, it takes two to tango. If you don't have a guy and a girl that have sex, you're not going to have people. I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, vagina is what makes people. So it takes two to tango. So like me, I'm single and I have nobody, and I'm probably going to be alone the rest of my life. But in other words, I would promote how to get along with people, how to communicate, how to make friends, how to make people less, shy and prude, and be more open. I think people in society need to be more open to things instead of hiding things and acting you know, too good and too virtuous. Um, I would keep the judicial system. As far as letting people slide with time, nah, I don't think so. An eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. If you do wrong, then you're gonna get punished for it. That's my outlook. If you rob somebody, plan on getting penalized for it. You're gonna do time. Same goes if you hurt somebody or kill some. Now, as far as capital punishment, I kind of do support it. If you take someone's life, then I believe a firing squad should take care of you. That's I would legalize the firing squad in every 50 states. Um, what else? I would deter crime. Also, I would legalize weed as a president in all 50 states. I would still let people drink, even though it's kind of depressing. It's not an upper. Drinking ain't an upper, it's a downer. But it does certain things. But they didn't have the prohibition era for no reason. What else? I would um, try to put a pause on ladies having babies. Like, it's getting out of control. The population's getting way crazy, out of control. Every year it gets more and more people. So I would do something about the population growing so much at a rapid pace. I don't know what I would do, but I would have to look at it. As far as pollution, taxes, relations, security, homeland security, I'd beef it up. Who cares about that Cuban wall to separate Mexico? I'm a fan of Mexico. Um, I would still have education, but have it optional up to a certain point for a child's life, because that's critical and crucial. They get that extra learning curve, or whereas they take in information at a certain point in their years. And then for special needs, I'd have mentally talented people that are trained, that can deal with kids that have special needs like me. I have learning disabilities. I don't know if I'm autistic. As a president, I promote the National Rifle Association. That's awesome. I would even let fireworks be legal. I would change age laws, different things. You have to be a certain age for certain things. I would change certain things about the age laws. I think it's kind of bogus and petty and lame, in my opinion. Um, Now, if you're 16 years old, you're allowed to drive, then by God, you should be allowed to get married at 16 too. That's just my opinion. So, that's tit for tat. That's just my opinion. I mean, a person should be really ready to work when they're 16 to 17 years old. A parent, I'd say a parent should let the child go when he's 16 or 17, he or she, but girls mature quicker than guys. I would also keep the country free, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of everything. Um, be on good terms with other countries. Take the troops out of the war zones. We don't realize it's not necessary, uncalled for. I mean, yeah, 9/11 happened, but it's not the, it's not the solution to keep troops over there just because of that. I mean, hell, if they were going to threaten us, we put our foot down and we protect our country. That's really what it's about. Protect your family, protect your country, protect your children. Um, First and foremost, it's all about protection, protecting you and your family. That's really what America is, to keep it protected, you know. Uh, and I would allow immigrants and people from other countries to come. I mean, it's a free land. We live. And be a good role, you know, be a good prospect for other countries, gain wealth and not be in debt, you know, just be ahead in our money. I would increase wages for people. We don't need jobs. Jobs are everywhere. People litter. Fuck, I make people pick trash and litter up. We don't need jobs. I mean, I'd lower the taxes. I don't know. I'd lower the gas prices. I don't know. That's my outlook. I mean, that's just different things I'd do if I was a president. I don't believe in the global warming and all that stupid things, and farming and agriculture. I keep the same, and pollution and the air, and I mean, it's going to be the way it is. I mean, take measures to protect the natural disaster stuff. I can't control a hurricane or earthquake. You can't control certain stuff. But I would implement, to be organized and have design uh, ways to prevent it, or you know, to counteract stuff. But vote for me. I mean, hell, I could be president. I mean, what's this president? What's this president doing right now that's actually helping you? That's what I thought. You know, I really could, man. I'm a leader. It might not seem like it, but I could be a leader. I mean, this ain't the liquid courage. It's not the beer talking. It's just me. I mean, I have patience. I have a ability to listen. I'm a good listener. I mean, how? I'm shit. I want to promote, you know, eating, drinking, country.